Murise, the Roxy fans. How are you, the Roxy fans? I hope you guys you are good. I really missed you so much. It's been a very long while. Ndaisa video pano kana kurekoda or do a live because ndakanga ndisipo. I had traveled to Zimbabwe to attend a funeral, my uncle's funeral. But kukurukura unge wapotswa vadikani ndakapotsa padiki kudai also padiki munyika yangu ine munyika yangu kubirwa. Guys, ndakarohwa nehana zvekuti I was just like nai mwari ko nyika yedu yachizosvika pakudai zvaita seiko. So I went to Zimbabwe, and when a funeral happens, it's like you won't be ready. Nobody's ready for a funeral. My hair was just a mess, so I had to do mabanzi. Ndakaruka mabanzi mumusoro ndikatokwira ndege ndakadaro ndikaenda kunochema sekuru wangu. After the funeral, my hair now was a real mess. It was something else. But also because people had no money, I also didn't have money to go to the salon. What I had to do, I had just to ask for a wig. Ndakakumbira wig from my young sister. Kana mabva diaspora vepi masangana. Munhu anenge aine tunhu twake. So kwakuchikwereta, ndakatokwereta 100% hama dzangu human hair wig kwakuchisa musoro. But ndapiwa wig iyoyo, she told me and she said, "You know what, my sister, you want to go into town with this, but this will be stolen. You mustn't go because these guys in Harare, they steal this." And I said, what are you talking about? I'll be very careful. I got into town. She drove me into town in actual fact because she drove me where I really wanted to go. So but after reaching where I had gone, I had a friend also I've got a friend who sells in actual fact hairs as well and extensions. So I wanted to see it. So I went to a shop and she said, "Sisi, these things, these wigs, so just be careful." And I promised her, and I said, "You know what, when I'm leaving this place, I will try and get a small duku, a small scarf, so that I will take off the wig and I will tie my hair." And we agreed. So upon leaving the place, because I had stayed for some time, and after conversations and business ideas, my mind was just like, I now need to go and implement and try to do what we were talking about. So I left the place. So when I was walking, I think it was the Holy Spirit, it was God. And I just felt like, make sure you are holding your wig. And there was no way I was going to hold a wig that was flowing, because normally when I walk, I put my hand back like this. This is how I walk. So that day, I don't know, I just thought and heard a still voice that said, "Put your hand back like this, baby girl, and hold the wig." So the wig was flowing on this side and I was holding it like this. So when I was walking, a guy behind me, I heard, and the wig was being pulled. Fortunate enough, I was holding that wig. Can you just imagine if that wig had gone, and when the owner had actually warned me and said, "See, you are just going into town with these things, with this wig," because guys, they take these wigs. The guys also who were in the shops on the pavement that I was walking on, they actually showed off that guy, and he was complaining and shouting back at them. I simply went in one of the shops and I did not get what I thought I would get. Instead, these guys, the nearby shop, they were selling children's clothes and skirts for grown-up teens. So I had to get a small skirt and I had to take off that wig and I tied my hair, because my hair now was a mess, my banzi, and also the white hair, and it was just a mess. So I did that and I put the wig in the bag and got out of the shop and quickly went to the combis. I quickly went to the taxis to go back home. All the businesses that I wanted to do, all the people that I wanted to see in Harare, I was so afraid. I just went back home. Guys, kana uri munhu wekusaluni unotenga zvinhu zvabiwa, unotenga mawiga, I wonder how much these guys sell them for, and to whom they sell these things to. And also those people who also buy stolen wigs. Guys, I encourage you to use your hands. I encourage you to use your hands. I encourage you to produce something. I encourage you to have something that will give you money. I am here to teach you. You can inquire with me. You can come to my inbox and inquire about soap making. I train soap making, facials, laundry, liquid soaps, powders, washing powders, fabric softeners, detergents such as the dishwashing liquid, the toilet cleaners, and also the pine gel to do flows. I teach that, guys. I teach that. I need to empower someone, so that you don't buy things that are stolen. And the guy who wanted to steal, I actually saw him and he looked like those street fathers who sleep under the bridges. He was so filthy and he looked very drunk. And I wonder how they now know this is 100% human hair. So guys, let's empower each other. I will train you how to do lotions, perfumes, creams, also skin lightening packs. All my things I start from scratch. I don't do things like pre-mixing. I do things from scratch. So it's an advantage to you guys if you learn and you start having your own brand. Harare was something else to me this time. I love you, Harare. I love Hararians. I love Zimbabwe. But I'm wondering, like, nyika yedu yazodai o zvazonyatso kudai o hanzi iko naiwe hanzi iko. I love you.